just so grateful. So grateful that y'all are all here and part of the Caring Community Foundation.
Well, I'm the auctioneer tonight, so we're going to hopefully get everybody excited, pumped up, ready for the night, and get them connected to the cause, as well as raise a whole lot of money tonight.
Thank you.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
You were in the backyard. What is your problem? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna start crying. So am I.
Incredible. You know, they passed around a can and everybody just donated whatever they could put in there, and I cannot believe what it has grown into and what Jill and Eric have worked on, and now all the folks that help out so much every year. It's incredible. It's unbelievable that the amount of money they've been able to raise and do good for so many people. It's amazing.
Well, my wife and I both work in the medical field, and it's just great that they'll be able to help out people in need with their medical care. Unbelievable that the work they've done, and that's something that started by passing a hat around in a backyard has made it 25 years.
You know, just get together and celebrate it and raise money for it. It's important.
And I would say cancer, I think, touches us all. And I lost my husband 13 years ago to stomach cancer. And I think from a standpoint of caregivers and patients, being able to, you know, have that support from a foundation like this is paramount, because the expenses, the energy it takes to get to treatment and back, and all of that support, I think really does fulfill the needs of individuals who find themselves afflicted by this disease.
It's going to be a great evening, a fun evening. Please be generous. Please be kind to your neighbors, and please get to know the people around you. This is what it's all about. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I love that it is a local organization and that the money goes directly to the people who are in need. And I feel good about not just being able to help the people in this community who need to make ends meet when they're fighting something as horrible as cancer, but I also like that, and I hope that they do feel that they're not alone in the battle, and that we're here, the community is there with them, and that we truly care about them.
Cancer is a heck of a journey. Without organizations like this, I wouldn't have made it through my treatment and wouldn't be here today to help raise funds for the Caring Community Foundation.
9-205-205-234-234. And so all the dads in the neighborhood, they got their guitars and everything else, and they played music. And when they took a break, we passed around a bucket. And we told everybody, whatever you'd pay for beer and a burger, throw it in the bucket and we'll give it to somebody that needs it. And so we loaded the kids up on that Monday and took it to Maha's office, and I handed her Dylan handed her the bucket and said, "Here, Miss Maha." And she took that money and she gave it to a woman. And within a few days, we heard back from Maha, and Maha said the woman cried in her office for an hour. And I thought, okay, that's amazing. We did a good thing. The end. But within a few days, we got this unbelievable thank you letter from that woman. And that woman's name was Luann Goodwin. And she wrote in that letter that even though she was terminally ill and leaving a little boy on this planet, that she knew everything would be okay because there were people like us that cared. So that was the first patient. And that was the start of the Caring Community Foundation. Who knew? And from that moment on, we all knew, all of us in that backyard, except maybe the little kids that were still in diapers, they didn't know. But all the rest of us knew this is just the beginning. And that was the first patient. And I hope when you walked in, you saw those amazing panels of the black and white photos of 5 people who unexpectedly, I'm sure it was never on their calendar that they themselves were going to get cancer.
This foundation is important because cancer patients like myself, they're not aware that there's immediate financial assistance, unlike other organizations. So Caring Community Foundation, they are like family and they are real. And so patients need to know that they exist. Also, people need to know they exist so they can help donate.
229 366 366 339 339.
Well, I worked with Jill at the time that she got sick and watched her go through all the various stages of treatment, and then when it was all over and they decided to celebrate and all the help that they had received, and then they later passed around a bucket, collected money, and then gave that to her oncologist just to pay it forward. And then here we are 25 years later celebrating the same thing.
That it's a really amazing program and that so many people have benefited from it and that it has grown so much that it's really amazing. Just, and Jill and Eric are like amazing people. They're just great. Everything they do is like for other people. And Jill has, had her issues with cancer, and the fact that she is donating back to society is amazing.
$3 million for the people in this community who need it. So give yourselves a round of applause. So it's time to celebrate.
And so with that, I thank you. And please let's help 5,000 more patients. Thank you for coming here.